EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Los Angeles Rams. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys ready to get this one going. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. This across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at the southpaw, who will be calling the plays under center.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why some of these guys pitch arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And right away, he lost the football. Another one, and they are going to score a return touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week one, they return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
The score, Rams 7.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Atlanta.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Falcons.
Here's Penix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Bennett now. That's caught. Puka Nacua. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Allen! Puka Nacua, 51 yards. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. Any gives like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Falcons, nothing.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Coming out on the field. Good job on here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one's mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Doctor.
Number 38. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Falcon first down.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it with a first down coming up. And looking to throw, Penix. It's complete to Robinson. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
A pickup of 18 yards. Brings up second down.
Now Penix.
43-yard line.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going to the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. They'll throw with Penix. That's going to back him up almost a full 10 yards. It's going to be a loss of 9 officially, and it's 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded at the 33. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Up the middle, here's Corum. Muscles him off. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Rams.
Back to throw, Bennett. Pass complete there to McCool. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, Allen! His second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams are looking good here in the season openers. They're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Now the try here for the point after. And it is now 21-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime. Nevertheless, they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
Brings up second and
To the air, Penix.
As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
complete to number 87.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 20.
As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
To the sideline and incomplete.
I tell you what, these defenses have some confidence, haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, he's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Complete to Moody with the slant.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
And
with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And he'll just get rid of this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Youngway Koo for the Falcons field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
Falcons
Well,
3.
still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of.
So halftime here out west, let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And he returns this to the 22. And the Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for a 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go back to Corum on 1st down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Again, it's Corum. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
Now they'll look to throw with Bennett.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Touchdown, Alabama.
Broken the Corum.
Now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
And the Rams had 6 to their lead. So it's looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
Coaches on the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way the season has started out. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Rams 28. Falcons
A
3.
drive there of just 4 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now.
Looking to throw, Penix. That's complete to Mooney. Down the sideline he goes. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Darnell Mooney, 75 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Extra point by Crew, up and good. And the lead is down to 28-10.
Falcons 10.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
The Rams take over first and 10 at the Falcons' 45-yard line.
Corum now on first and 10. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Still going. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Blake Corum, 44 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, this tackle is continuing to play this defense, and they surrender another big play and a touchdown here.
Yeah, but my count, these two guys had shots at him, maybe even more than that. This defense, they got absorbed all game long. That was definitely not one of their better efforts right there.
They'll go in for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point spins the uprights. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Falcons 10.
So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Darnell Mooney and the rest of this offense ready to go again. What a good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. Oh boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again.
Yes, you do. You get greedy in a good way.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. That'll go. It's a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
And it's third down.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. Given 3 on first down, it'll set up a 2nd and 7. They run once more with Corum. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll try and run for the first with Corum. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
It's a gain of 8.
They run straight ahead with Corum. And he'll be taken down just shy of field.
110
yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 4.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the... And now the young man has it. It's a fake. Still fighting. The fake punt works to absolute perfection. And the Rams are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Well, this is why you can never relax. You think that you stopped them on defense, and then they order a big punt, and the run comes at you, and you're not prepared for it, and it goes all the way, and you've given up a touchdown.
Extra point attempt to come here. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
42.
The element of surprise certainly intact there. They fake it, caught him off guard. Not only did they get the first down, they get the touchdown. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Another one, and that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You're talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Rams 49.
The scoop and score,
Falcons 10.
always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out come the Falcons now. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into the next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be fourth down. The Falcons send out their punter in punt formation, but as we've seen, that's no guarantee he'll punt the football. Fielded at the 43. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. on the give. It's Corum. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's good for a Rams.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
At the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Off play action. Here's Bennett. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now a handoff for Corum. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10.
A gain of 10 yards.
Now a timeout called for by the offense.
First down.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Sometimes offenses get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work this whole hard and finishing the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Falcons 10.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is halfway into a race what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film and find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Rams come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Rams, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. Let's start in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And we know the Detroit offense can score. How about the defense getting it done? They force the fumble, and it's a scoop and score for the touchdown. The Lions get it done as they come away with the win. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston? Looking in on the Texans, they're hosting the New York Football Giants. And this is Nico Collins. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. 46 yards, that's a touchdown. The Texans come away with the victory. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Emeka Ibuka. And this is a team that was ready to answer the bell, and they show it right here. The Bucs get it done as they come away with the victory. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.